Hello everyone, my name is Chris Cow and welcome to the first ever sort of tutorial slash walkthrough of me showing you guys how to build this little wizard's tower kind of house build right here. I'm not going to tell you step by step how to do things because I want you to be able to build on your own, not just copy what someone else does, because that's not you. You do you guys, and just try to learn as much as you can from what I show you in this video, and just like kind of my tips and tricks on how to get this kind of depth and life in your build. And let's just start it off. I got a time lapse with me kind of voicing over everything in the background. Enjoy. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is try to find a nice flat plains biome, savanna biome, anything with like just a flat kind of grassy nice area. I chose this little plateau right by the ocean, and I made my 16 by 16 outline to kind of restrain myself from building outside of that and getting carried away, as I usually do. I mean, you can see that with like every build I've ever done and posted on this channel. But basically, you're gonna want to kind of make a nice outline, something that isn't too simple, like a very edgy outline with a lot of depth, so it'll allow you to make multiple roofing designs. And I showed you the dimensions right there. And then you're going to build that up 4 blocks with stone and then diorite to give it a little bit of texture. And after that, I add in a few layers of stairs for a bit more depth, adding some slabs as well, putting it inside of the walls, and then raising the stone 2 blocks up every other to allow for a kind of creepage from stone to wood, which I will be adding next. Of course, adding stairs at the top and stone brick in the background. As you can see right there, I'm adding a little bit more depth with the stairs, and I also added a entrance right there. And then so now I start using some spruce logs to make the next sort of section of the house, the second floor, apart from the basement. And this spruce floor will be probably around 8 to 9 blocks tall. You really want this to be a sort of vertical based house. And then after that, you can see I add a sort of slanted wizard fashion design, because it is a wizard house, roof to this, and I follow it back a few blocks until I run into that 90-degree angle where we are going to build a tower on one side and a slanted roof on the other side, which we'll get to eventually. But I also add that nice little window right there, adding some glass in the background, and also taking down the stone edges because that kind of made it feel like it was a bit bottom heavy, so I got rid of those. Also having to deal with the rain constantly getting in my way. So you get this really nice effect of that stone really creeping up into the wood, but still giving a supporting feeling to it. And I almost added some dark oak, but then I took it out and just gave a little bit of texture with the stairs, adding a chimney out of cobblestone right there with some more stairs as texture. A lot of stairs for texture, you guys. You gotta always do that for your builds. And then we move on to building this little slant that I have here that kind of follows around the entire house as we build it. You can see you got one there leading up to a full roof design with a little bit of a window, which I eventually take out and kind of make a lightning bolt window. And a lot of windows in this on the bottom floor. But as you can see, I kind of follow that little curvature design of the roof all the way around, connecting the entire dark oak layer, and then we continue to build upwards and I finish off the tower, and then I add our next supporting structure, which is some spruce logs, and I continue those up and out and then up again, allowing us to support the next sort of horizontal kind of diagonal roofing that I have going on, kind of a theme so far in the build. And then we move over to the other side and it kind of shows a little balcony I built there, a nice little look over to the rest of the plains biome. And after this, it's just only up from here, as I can continue to kind of make this into more of a tower than a house now. I just continue going upwards with this dark oak wood sort of tower that I finished the house off with, as you can see right here. Of course, with some oak logs as supporting beams. and one final little smaller roof and slant before I, like I said, finish it off with a really large slanted curved roof. Also adding in a little bit of details as I go. You can see I added chimney right there, another balcony, but here it is. Finally, I finish off the house because I really didn't know how to finish it off in the beginning. I finished it off with this nice curved roof. I was almost going to add another one kind of leading off from it, but then I decided enough is enough. And then add one last chimney made of stone and replace some of the roofings and slants that I have right now with stone to give it a little bit of contrast from those browns. And then after that, I actually, as you can see, it's coming up here soon, I add leaves right about now. Oh, also I add some smoke, which is really cool. I do use a campfire right there if you can see it, but I also use cobwebs because there's no way I could physically actually fit a campfire with it being concealed, but here are the leaves now finally showing up, and I just add those everywhere. I wanted to bring a lot of nature into this build. You can see a creeper actually chilling down there at the bottom for a second. And yeah, after the leaves I add lanterns, I add some wither rose flowers, some blue roses, and then towards the bottom you can see I start working on a lake right here. Add some sand at the bottom, some sea pickles, some seagrass, and I'm just trying to fit as much life as I possibly can into the 16 by 16 area over there, adding a little bit of a farm, some more lanterns with some fence gates. And then in the back, you can see here in a second, I actually add a few chickens. I think it's 3 chickens I add. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah, 3 chickens I add with a few more lanterns, like guiding them, I guess, guiding them in the darkness. And then also a little bit of a waterfall coming from the basement. I don't know how that would make any sense. And finally, I remove that glass outline and you can see the finished product of this wizard's house. And welcome back from that time lapse, guys. I really hope you enjoyed and got some helpful tips, or at least, like, you know, got something out of watching me build this little wizard's house that we have here. And if you do want me to build an interior, hit the like button and let me know in the comments down below. But overall, I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.